Buzz, hit it.
It's time for the High Hopes Jackie Baseball Report. Here's Jackie Baseball.
So the game that Tony Gwynn hit his 3,000th hit against the Expos is on MLB Network right now. And Ben Davis was just up and hit a roped a double into the left center field gap.
Lumbering too around second base.
He was moving.
Yeah.
By the way,
yeah,
you can see why he was top pick. I mean, it's a tall drink of water.
Oh, dude,
It's like an Adonis.
Dude, so he was tall in Little League. He was just tall. He's tall and skinny. So I didn't see him for a couple of years. And then our team plays Malvern in baseball. And I see him, and I'm like, what the hell happened to this kid? He became a giant.
Yeah.
It was, look, big dude.
Big dude.
Yeah.
Big dude.
Still.
Yeah.
Still big.
And who knows what funny business him and his brother were playing in that Little League. Who knows?
How'd they end up on the same team?
Were they flying down to Miami, getting a little cream in the clear down there? Who knows?
Well, him and Tommy Green are the only two baseball players that actually make me feel small when I see them.
Yes.
Yeah, Tommy Green's yoked.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he can drive the golf ball like a mile.
You don't say like a mother.
Yeah. I had to use different words. So, look at Ben Davis tagging up on third base.
right.
Sorry.
I
mean, it's just good baseball.
Okay.
Hey, get him over, get him in.
All right.
Guy knows the game.
All right, come on. This is what I get for doing one of these today.
No, it's fun. It's good.
Okay.
Everyone's having a great time.
All right.
So, Bo Bichette's not a Philly. JT's back. Everyone's thrilled, right?
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, that's right.
So, Jim Salisbury of the Phillies show broke down a little bit of what he heard about what happened with Bichette.
It feels like the Lufthansa heist at LaGuardia, in Goodfellas. I mean, the Mets play right next to LaGuardia, and they swooped in and cut the Phillies off at the pass because on Thursday night I sensed legit, real confidence that the Phillies thought they were in a good place and we're going to bring this thing home in the next day or two. And I think the fan base was excited. There's great disappointment there. I can tell you there's great disappointment in the front office. This guy would have really, really helped that lineup.
And Zalewski also said that the word he used to describe the front office was livid, So it's nice to just go do something about it.
Well, that's my thing, is that this seems even more like they didn't understand what was going on. I think there is a perception that the Mets were not involved at all, missed out on Kyle Tucker, and then made the phone call. But it's not true. It's not true. They met with Bo Bichette at the winter meetings.
They Zoomed with him.
They Zoomed with him the week before they Zoomed with us.
The same week you heard about the Phillies Zoom.
And we never heard one thing about the Mets doing it. We never heard, because they weren't getting used. They were the target, right? I mean,
now the deal he did sign with the Mets does look like a response kind of sign.
Yeah, it looked like Tucker was their first choice.
I think Tucker was their first choice, but the idea that the Mets came out of nowhere is not
they did
true.
Their homework.
It's just not true. It might have been, now the deal they had to sign him to might have been because of the way that the Dodgers signed that deal in Los Angeles.
Right.
And I'm not even saying that the Phillies should have signed that deal. And I'm not even saying I think the Phillies are going to be a good team this year. What bothers me more is that they were distracted. Two things. One, they were distracted for 9 days for something that looked funny from the beginning. And the second is, if they were willing to spend 7 years, $200 million on a baseball player, there were good baseball players available this year. And I want to know, why did it take Bo Bichette calling you and saying you wanted to talk on Zoom for this to happen? It feels like they were a reaction to Bo Bichette rather than being aggressive in trying to make the baseball team better in the offseason. That's my issue with it.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't been aggressive really since the Trey thing. I mean, the Trey thing, they knew they wanted a shortstop after 22, and they went and got Trey. Now, some of it, I think it is financial. They can't just go out and spend a lot of money. They have to be kind of wise with it. But, yeah, I think the one thing, though, when I heard that kind of hit me is I'm sure they are mad down there. Then go do something about it. Don't just throw your hands up and be like, and bring back Bohm and just say, well, listen, because this is all you're going to hear from now until they talk is like, They won 96 games last year. They went toe-to-toe with the Dodgers. Some other things. Like,
outscored them in the series.
People forget that.
Yeah.
They haven't really been good enough for a couple years now. Well, and I don't want them to just throw their hands in the air and say, well, we tried, and we didn't get Bo Bichette. Like, now we know it's an arms race. The Mets got Bichette. The Dodgers went and got Kyle Tucker to make their team even dumber. You know, like, get in it.
Well, and by going after Bichette, it was them admitting that they needed something else.
That's the thing.
Yes.
They're telling you they feel like they're a bat short.
Yes.
So, listen, there's not another Bichette. I mean, Bellinger, in a way, yes. You know, could there get... I've started to talk myself into Eugenio Suarez, just the spam home runs, and like him and Adolis in the middle of the lineup. Like maybe they can both pop 30, and all of a sudden you have more than one real homer threat. He strikes out all the time. Defense isn't great, but at least it's like someone who can hit. It's a guarantee he's going to hit 30-plus home runs. So like maybe they just do that, trade Bone for a middle reliever like they were going to do if they signed Bichette anyway. I don't know, but I don't want them. I would be really disappointed. And maybe I'm just setting myself up for disappointment. But I'd be really disappointed if they take this and take their ball and go home and say, well, we tried.
Can you, speaking of things being the same, I need you to make me feel better. Because I was reading Bradford Doolittle on ESPN today. They were grading the deals.
Never heard
real
of him.
person?
And they graded, well, it was two guys.
Sam Bradford Doolittle?
Hold on. It was Bradford Doolittle and David Schoenfeld. So I don't know.
I like David
Okay,
Schoenfeld.
so David Schoenfeld's a real guy.
Yeah.
So they graded the JT deal. They gave it a C+.
Yeah.
But it said this. Other moves have been on the margins, even adding outfielder Adolis Garcia, who isn't even a sure bet to hold off Nick Castellanos for a starting job.
Yeah. Feels like a national writer is saying that because Castellanos is still on the team.
Okay. There's no chance Casty's back.
I think there's a 0% chance Cassie's back. And the way he was talking about how he's on another. Now, he did offer to play first base. I don't know if teams are starting to line up for that because
Right.
he gave them the option, saying, I'll play first base. But
What if Castellanos is back?
Huh? Well, listen. The contract year, Cassie?
Oh, there we go.
Come on, man. Contract year, Bomer?
Platoon Casty?
I'm already up to 17 home runs.
Wow.
Oh, for Bohm?
Yeah.
How many games they play in Colorado this year?
What if they trade him to the
Or one of
A's?
those other small
Yeah,
ballparks.
Sacramento.
Yes. Tampa Bay. Yeah.
Well, they get ready because if they trade him to the A's or something,
Sacramento, yeah.
he's going to hit 22
Oh,
home
yeah,
runs.
22 home
Yes,
runs.
yeah.
Find his overs on FanDuel.
Yeah.
Yep.